Hi guys, and welcome to my latest video. If you don't know, my name's Peter. I'm a small-time eBayer and a gaming collector. In this video, it's another one in the series of how much is da-da-da item sold for on eBay. So this one is how much PC games sold for on eBay. So what I did is I went onto eBay, done my research, completed and sold, highest price, all UK, because I always like to do UK, bundle prices, singular prices, auctions, best offers, buy it nows, etc, etc. And this is what I found, so please do enjoy. The first one here is a nice Sims free bundle. Before I get into this, what you have to realise with Sims games is, I believe it's Sims 2, number 2 of the Sims. It's got what's called a one-use code. So what that is basically, if you have a game and you put it in the disc in, and you put the code in, sometimes or most of the time you can only put it in once. So be wary if you are selling games, do check if they've got a code and how many times they can be used, because you don't want to get a return on a game that's only can be used once for a one-use code. I believe it's Sims 2, but do let me know in the comments below if it's not, because I get confused with these things. I'm sure it's Sims 2, but you can only use once for a one-use code. Anyway, this one here is a nice huge bundle of Sims 3 games. There's many variations. You've got Stuff, Late Night, University, Medieval, Pets, World Adventures, for example. I'll just go and put my glasses on, make it easier to see. You've got Medieval, Fast Lane stuff, 70s, 80s, 90s. So this sold for £189.95 with free postage there. A huge Sims bundle, 20 times bundle lot, 19 expansions, for example. So these sort of Sims games, you'll see your local charity shops, your local car boots, for example, jumble sales. They're very readily available, easy to collect, from 50p to £1. I wouldn't pay more than £1 for them, but if you're getting 189.95, then £1 each would be perfectly fine. The next one I found here is a nice little Wolfenstein 3D, the World War II game. It's IBM PC, 3.5-inch floppy disk. It's a big box version. It's quite rare. If people under 25 don't know what a floppy disk is, it's this one here. It says Wolfenstein 3D. You get them blank, and you can get them with the game on. So before CDs, you got the PCs, fat PCs with fat screens and that. Put it in floppy disk drive, and you usually had about 3 or 4 floppy disks per game. So they are not the best graphics, but they are good at the time. So this one sold for £132 with free postage. As I say here, it's quite a rare thing. So I would make sure you have make sure the box is okay. You got the manual, all the little bits and pieces you need, like all the instructions, the games, all what you need. Just for example, the next one here is a nice bundle of train simulator games. So you can, especially like a 3D effect where you can control a train, for example. So with here, you've got Classic 20 Collection, HST West, all that, Hartford Loop, Rail Simulator, just for example. Someone got it for £117, winning bid, 7 bidders, £3.50 postage there. I'll just click into it, just check the bids, for example. They started at £19.99, went up to £117 there. So it's kind of worth it. For example, if you're getting these for, I don't know, 1 or 2 per time each, then 50p to £1, local charity shop, local car boot, easily done, for example. But you can, like, for example, sometimes get a whole load of games and stuff at an auction. Because I know people have done it in the past, got a whole bundle of games from auction. Also, with these, I'm not sure. Usually on the back of these games and stuff, PC games and all that, is the system specifications. Why I'm telling you this is because basically what you need to know is if you're going to put, sometimes like it'd be best to put the system specifications, what it is, in the description below. If you don't want to do that, then just say the system specifications, see pictures, or see pictures for system specifications. Make sure you take a picture of the specifications, because each one are different specifications for the game, because people do ask you, they're going, oh, well, it's the specification of this, can it run on this painter, can it run on this laptop? Read the description, man. You know what I mean? So, best to swat up on the specifications, know what it does. The next one is Fallout 2, the big PC box version, English language release. This sold for £94.99 with £3.50 postage. Obviously, all UK, for example. Not a bad game. Again, check the case if it's got scratches or broken case. Check the disc for the scratches, manual, box, all that for the condition. You can also go ahead and buy a what do you call it? A disc cleaner where it cleans the discs. But it's up to you if you want to sell good discs, or because some people like to go and buy them if they're doing a big business for just games, for example. The next one here is, I don't want to butcher this pronunciation. Nino Kunitu, Nino Kuni, Nino, wax on, oh, wax off. Whoa. Oops. The King's Edition, Relevant Kingdom, or Relevant, something like that. Anyway, this big box here went for £95 with free postage. It's got all these bits inside, so you'll be lucky if you do see it about, but you'll probably have to pay up 10, 15 quid, something like that, because it's probably quite a rare thing. Sold for 95, so it should be worth it to pay out that much for this game. Never really heard of it, to be honest. So, if any of the games, right, that, for example, do let me know in the comments below if you've got any of these games for your collection, where you got them from, and how much. If you're selling these games, where you got the games, how much you paid, and what you're selling them for, and obviously what you sold them for. And do let me know if I'm butchering the pronunciation or whatever else, and for that. Oh, because I do try and read every single comment that I get. I reply to as many as I can, so I do like reading the comments. The next one here, is a nice little flight simulator, deluxe edition. This one's sealed. There, as you can see. This sold for £69.99 with free postage. Normally, if you've got an unsealed one, obviously check the condition of the box, the manual's got it, the disc, for example, and make sure each disc is what it is, because some of these discs have 1, 2, and 3. I believe this Microsoft Flight Simulator, in used condition, not sealed, would probably still fetch you £30, 25, 30. You'll see these all day long at a charity shop, car boot for £1 each. So if you find these types of flight simulators, do check them up on the eBay app, and 9 times out of 10 do buy them because they're worth it. the least you'll probably get is a tenner. It's worth it if you're picking it up for £1, but most of them are worth quite a bit of money. Like this one, Flight Simulator X. Lodge that in your brain so you know next time to go and get it. This is Fallout 3 in a great condition here. The lunchbox version. These will be snapped up just like that by collectors of the Fallout series and all that. I went for £62 on winning bid, 5 bidders, £3.50 postage. Started at £9.99, went for £62 there. So a collector went straight in for it there. What you got to note is in this there is no bobblehead. I'm not sure what that actually means, but some people might know. Do drop a comment down below in the comments. It says here no bobblehead. I'm not sure what that is. For example, I believe it's like a little figure with the head wobbles about, but I'm not sure though. I've never actually had this one before. The next one is the Sims. Sims expansion, slightly different to the last lot. I just thought I'd show you a few. Only 16 there. Managed to get on winning bids, £56, 13 bids, and £3.50 postage. So it's a difficult situation trying to work out whether you put it on best offer, buy it now, or bids. Sometimes your bids go sky high, sometimes they fail, and you think, crumbs, I didn't get what I wanted. Sometimes you'll buy it now, gets what you wanted. Sometimes they try and be cheeky with an offer, and you're like, nope. 13 bidders here. £56 from £9.99 starts. That went £56. So these collectors come in for it. With these Sims games, as I say, you're looking at basically £1, 50p each to £1 a pound. Local charity shops, car booths, dental sales, all day long. This is one I've never heard of. Heretic Shadow of the Serpent Riders. PC, CD. Apparently it's a rare thing. The original box. Again, make sure the disc's okay, no scratches. Box is okay, manual, no broken bits, all that jazz. Went for £49.95 with free postage. If you're looking at your local car boot, the bigger box versions go probably between £2 and possibly a tenner, depending on what game it is. If it's a rarer game or a game people play a lot, it might go up and up and up the price. A sealed version of Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth. Another nice piece of game by EA, Electronic Arts. As you can definitely see it sealed by the seal in the corner. Yeah, halfway down. It started for £45 free postage. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what this would go for. If it was unsealed, but you're still looking at a couple of quid max for this one at your local car boots. Here we go. That's what I'm saying about these specifications here. Make sure you know your specifications. People do ask divvy questions about it. Also, put the specifications in the description if you want to. If not, make a very, 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 very good photo. This one's quite blurry, so you can't see much, and you can't zoom in either as much as that. So make sure it's not blurry. Go to specifications. If you don't want to put them in the description, just say the see pictures for specifications. Then they can go, okay, cool. As long as they read the bleeding description in the first place, because quite a lot of people don't. But if they do, and they see your picture, look at it, and go, "Can my PC handle it?" Because what happens is older PC games are harder to play on the newer type PCs and laptops. That's why most people use Steam. It's an app on the PC where you can get, and you can download. You pay for games, and you can download them. Like any game from the bygone era or new ones, for example. A lot of people do collect the boxes though. Like North American bloke, Metal Jesus Rocks. He lives in North America, and he collects a plethora of games PC games, and all sorts. So he likes the bigger box ones. Obviously, they'd be different to UK versions, but still same thing. It's nice to have the box as well. The next one here, oh, it's the Fallout 3 Collector's Edition lunchbox. Apparently, this has got bobblehead with it. The bobblehead, whatever that means. That's what I thought it meant before. That's right. I thought it meant the bobblehead, yeah. Like sometimes you see in the car, back of the car, the bobblehead, yeah. That's what the other version didn't have that. So this one sold for $44.99 with free postage there. I'll just go for it. Obviously, this would be a little bit more car boot. Around about 5, 6, 7, 8 quid. Where's the other one? Fallout 3. This one went for £62 on bids. That's what I'm saying. Like, bidding processes are harder to get the money, I should say. But when you do get it, if 2 or 3 people are bidding together, it's going to go up and up and up and up and up. That's what is so weird about it. But they still managed to get $44.99 with free postage. Obviously, take all your eBay fees, your PayPal fees, and what you paid for it out of the equation before you do your total on the stuff. Oh, a nice Doom 2, a very rare game by IBM. Floppy disk again. They're 3.5-inch floppy disks. So obviously they go into the older PCs, and you had 2 or 3 or 4 floppy disks for the game. Apparently it's got no booklet. Luckily, they managed to get £39.99 out of it with £3.50 postage there. I probably reckon you'll probably see Doom 2 started at £39.99 as well, and the same what you got at an auction. Sometimes with your auctions, they're specialist auctions, so you can get games and stuff like that at auction, bigger box PC games. Some are worth it though. But obviously, you'll do your own research on that sort of thing. Anyway, the next one here, Zoo Tycoon. The person's got 2 more available, one sold, but it's sold for £41.99 there, with free postage. Obviously, all UK. Basically, what Zoo Tycoon is, a bit like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Theme Park World. Them two, you create your own theme parks. This one, you create your own zoo, so animals. But make sure you don't get the lions jumping out over the fences, eating your customers. A bit like on Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Don't let your customers drown. It's quite funny. It's not a bad game though, to be honest. It's one of the better Tycoon games. Obviously, at the back here, you've got your specifications. And obviously, you made sure if it's got any codes in it, what you can use, what you can't use, for example. But it's got all 4 expansions in there. This one's the Ultimate Collector's Edition. Got 4 expansions. You see on the disc 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the game. So not really bad. You'll probably get it £1, £1.50 possibly as Ultimate Edition. Some charity shops probably looking at £2, £3, but it's worth it though if you're getting £41.99 out of it, minus the eBay and PayPal fees and what you pay for, obviously. But you're still looking at 35, 34. It's not bad though. Nice bread and butter item. Again, jumble sales and car boots, probably £1, for example. That one. Oh, one of my favourite PC games of all time, Age of Empires 3. I played this. Well, yeah, I played Age of Empires 2. Sorry, quite a lot. I did play 3 occasionally, but it came out when I was getting out of the PC race when I was a bit older. It's got the manual, the game, and down here it's you're a bit like on Rome Total War, Medieval Total War, for example. You've got the... Well, it's not really a map. It's what each thing turned into eventually. Anyhow, it went for £38 on 15 bids, £3.50 postage. It's for Apple, Mac, or PC, as they say. So the better, more you do in your title, the better it is. To be honest, started at a penny. Oh yeah, I forgot you can do a penny. Oh, 38 quid it went for. There. Let me just get it back to normal. So obviously you can also do a lot in the description if you want to, and I will do more in the title. Say Age of Empires 3, PC. I'll probably put Microsoft Game Studios or Microsoft, and what the condition is. Even though it's got it there, no harm in saying things twice. Again, Zoo Tycoon. This one was £41. Why I'm showing you this one is a slightly different way of listing it. Guys, this one here went for a nice plain background, and this one here went for the bed approach. That's a bed cover, the duvet. Same game, went for slightly less, £37.95. The other one went for £41.99 there. £2.50 postage. The other one went for free. So averages out, to be honest. But I would say not to do it on a bed. I've done it on a bed before, but now I tend to do it where I've got an area where it's just a background, where I've got a plain wall on a plain background. Now, again, a pound at charity shop, car boot, all that. You won't pay more than that. This one, I've heard of as Settlers. I've not played it, but I've heard of as Settlers. It's a bit like Age of Empires, a little bit, where you gather your materials and wood, and you can create your different houses, for example. And you get more you do, the better things you get, like houses, and you can make it in wood, stone, for example. Like here, again, floppy disks. It's quite difficult to actually test a floppy disk, see if it works, because most people don't have floppy disk drives. They only have CD-ROM drives. And that. It went for £40, free postage. Again, it's a bigger box, so you're looking at £2, £3, £4 car boot. Possibly you could get a whole bundle from an auction, but it's up to you what you do. Yes, do let me know how you would test floppy disks. Do let me know down in the comments, because I say most people don't have floppy disk drives. But it'd be nice to read the comments about that. Oh, Civilization 2. I've got this game on the PS1, the PlayStation 1. This is Civilization 2, 1999, the European big box, in very good condition. There it says. So it's got the disc, all the maps and stuff and bits and pieces you need, because this game is basically different civilizations, different ones. We've got Egyptian, Chinese, American, modern, for example. I've taken some really great photos. Make sure they're good. With this one you can have, it basically says from the bottom what you can create your own things into, like weapons and houses, for example. I bet like Age of Empires and Rome Total War, for example. Not a bad game though. Oh, this is what I want to show you again. This is the PC specifications. As I said earlier, you can put them in the description. Make sure you've got a nice photo, no blurriness. It's a little bit blurry, but it's up to you if you want to make it better than this or just this. Because people will look at this. Most people don't look at the description; they look at your pictures. And the better quality pictures, the more chance you're going to have for selling the item. This one went for £34.99 with £3.50 postage. Again, it's a bigger box, so you're looking at £2, £3, £4 at your possibly at a charity shop, Jumble, and mainly at a car boot. There. Obviously, check inside what it's got. Manual, disc. if it's got all these bits. Because quite a lot of these have extras. The PC version, the big box versions have extra bits. Excuse me. Oh, here's Age of Empires 3 again. This is the Apple Mac version. I did show you the small box version. Went for £38 on bids. This one, bigger box, went for £35.99. I would have thought the bigger box was more expensive, but obviously not. Just the way eBay goes. Because obviously this one was on bids, so the bidding can go down or high. It just depends which collectors or people want them. If they bid up and up and up. But it's still good though. For a couple of quid, you can't go wrong with this game, to be honest. Next one. Oh, nice little Warhammer one. If you're into Warhammer, then you'll like these PC games. So you've got Rights of War, Shadow of the Horned Rat, Dark Omen, and Chaos Gate. So this one went for £26.99 with £3.50 postage. You're looking at possibly a couple of quid each, 2, 4, 6, 8. You possibly could get these down to £1 each at your car boots. I really wouldn't pay more than £1 each for these. If you're only getting £26.99, because you've got to take PayPal fees, your eBay, obviously you've got to take what you pay for them. Make sure you've got all the bits that you need, because all these, as I say, PC games, they have different extras, hidden extras you might need and have. Not a bad thing though, really. I've never really been to Warhammer games as per se, but that's just the way it goes. I was into the Warhammer games, playing them, but not the PC version. This is a nice one. An easy £1. This is £1 all day long, everywhere. I've seen it so many times in charity shops, car boots, jumble sales, even shops. For example, I've seen it at like Wilkinson. Sometimes you get them. Sometimes you get them in WH Smith's on the little rail. This is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis for PC. Went for £29.99 with free postage. As say £1. Here's the specifications. They're not too bad, I don't think, with picture wise. People can see that and have a look, see what they got, what they need. Most people buy though for just a collection and won't play the games. Won't play the games. There. What I would do though is this person hasn't put the back of a disc, the back of the box, photograph back of the box. I would do that. Just my personal preference there. The next one, as we're going on, is Age of Empires, PC CD-ROM, Windows 95. It came out in 97, so it's only the normal box, couple of quid. Example, went for £29.99 with free postage there. I love a bit of Age of Empires. Let me just show you the back. There, you've basically got armies, different types of armies where you fight. You create your own area, create your own cities, for example, and try and fight. A bit like Command and Conqueror, but that's a different era. Next one here is Duke Nukem 3D. Winning bid of £24.99 with £3.50 postage. Yes, this one's a bit blurry. I would have done the picture again. I'll just show you a few bits there, not too much. One bidder, quick show you in there. £24.99, and that's what he went for as well. I'll quickly go through the rest of these. This is F-15E Strike Eagle. It's another flight simulator game. Went for £24.99 all day long. £1 at a local car boot charity shop. I've not seen this one, but I've seen some types. Because obviously, when I do these, how much is da-da-da item sold on eBay, I always myself get info for stuff that I could pick up. Like I've just picked up a little while ago, a few weeks back, some Ben 10 stuff, which I've never picked up before. But And obviously you can gain a lot of information out of these as well, which is always good. The next one, Monkey Island Special Edition. It's got the 1 and 2, the collection there. I only got one photo. I would have done the back of the box as well. Includes exclusive bonus materials. So this is a very good condition, and in again a white background, which is always nice to see. $23.95 sold for, with free postage there. Again, a couple of quid, possibly £1, because it's from LucasArts. So Monkey Island is a proper collectible game there. Went for £22.99, £3 postage. So you probably pick up each of these for £1 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a fiver. About right. If you can get it for slightly less, it'll be a lot better because you've got to take your eBay, PayPal fees, what you pay for it, all that out of it. Pardon me. This one's called The Jungle Book. It's from Disney, so you always got to put Disney in the title. PC big box floppy disk edition rare. It's a shame they've done it sideways because you're not going to strain your neck. Go, ow, 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 ow. You know what I mean? You're not going to strain your neck and turn sideways. Look at it. So best to turn it round. But in this one's okay. If there's anything on the back, I would have photographed the back as well. Disc 1, 2, and 3. There, floppy disk. Went for £19.99 plus £3.50 postage. So another bread and butter Disney game as well. You're probably looking at £2, £3. I wouldn't pay more than that. Not at a car boot anyway. Try and barter. You know what I mean? Titty Tomb Raider. There, Tomb Raider 1. Lara Croft. Eidos. With this one though, I was watching about a year ago a YouTuber. He was doing the Tomb Raider 1 and 2 series. On Tomb Raider 1, because on a PS1 and that, you get the background music all the time. But on this one, you don't. You get the bumps and where you find the med packs and the little jingles, but no music to it. Not even in cutscenes. For some reason, a bit random though. But 1998. Apparently, it's a rare thing. They photographed the back as well. Not very good because they cut off half the stuff. But yeah, it's still a classic game. Nice to find though, to have in a collection. Went for £19.95 with £3.50 postage. The next one, one I used to play quite a lot. Not on PC, on the PS2. Which is Age of Empires 2. And they bundled Age of Empires with it as well. So both of these are quite good condition. The box is a bit tattered, but you need to put that in the description. It went for £22.99 with free postage. Again, a couple of quid each at your car boot, I reckon, to get these. But nice games though, people for collectors. The next one is Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's the first one. Again, you've got the system requirements, very, very nice. This one here is supposedly new and sealed. Got a little bit of wear on the sealed bit there, but we won't worry about that. This one went for £19.99 and free postage. Again, a couple of quid. It's a big box, something like that, by Chris Sawyer. So it's a very good game. I played this many times, many hours. I played this, especially like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 as well. This one's The Cursed Monkey Island, the nice big box version by LucasArts. The only pirate adventure that asks the questions: what's sharper, your sword or your wit? You fight like a dairy farmer. You do. Insult sword fighting, insult sword fighting, and insult arm wrestling. But this one's got insult sword fighting. This one went for £16.99 with £2.90 postage. Again, probably £1.50, £2. Yeah, I love this one. This one, they all had 3D graphics, but this one made it more cartoony with the graphics. Disc 1 and 2, make sure you've got both of them. Trying to think of any other insults, because I've got the book downstairs which has insults inside. I am rubber, you are glue. No. Yeah. Do let me know down below if you can remember any of the insults, because I can't remember half of them, but anyway. Right, that is what I found on eBay for how much is PC games sold for on eBay. Hopefully you've enjoyed that and gained some information out of this video. If you could please give me a thumbs up, a like, and share this video. Please do subscribe and hit the notifications bell. Turn that little notifications bell on so you get notifications to all my other videos. And once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Have fun.